Well, we mentioned there's a pretty positive mood in the tech sector this morning because two of the world's most influential technology companies could be poised to benefit from a partnership. Bloomberg is reporting that Apple wants to power its iPhones with Google's Gemini generative AI tool. I want to get some more perspective on this potential partnership from Jim Anderson. He's one of our regular tech expert guests, but also someone who himself has leaned into the AI story. He runs the AI software company Beacon. Jim, we know that Apple has done a lot of work gathering AI talent, building AI tools. What was your reaction to hearing that they'll potentially be turning to Google for some additional AI power?
Yeah, John, my first reaction is the rich get richer, right? So we already know that Apple and Google have a partnership generating reportedly about $18 billion a year to have Google be the default search engine on the iPhone. And now they're talking about expanding that. One could reasonably assume that that number is going to go up. But the exciting thing to me about this for Apple is, wow, now there's this talk of moving AI and all the compute power out to the edge, out to the device level. And so think about it. Apple is also in the chip business, right? They make their own hardware. And so if they can actually create an incentive for you to upgrade your iPhone quicker, I mean, we sort of had that with cameras for years, but their refresh rate on devices has been slowing considerably. And AI actually offers them the potential to maybe goose that again.
I guess the question always, because it was a bit vague, like we've covered pretty extensively how many companies Apple has acquired, most of them being AI startups, quite a few over the last decade. They even just acquired a Canadian startup over the last week, or Bloomberg reported that they had acquired that business. But it did seem like, even though they can make AI the centerpiece, to your point, of the hardware experience, in something like, you know, the evolution of search, whether or not they were going to be able to compete with Google, with what they are doing right now, I guess the jury would have been out on that, or the jury is out on that.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. I mean, great companies, and Apple certainly is a great company. One of the things that makes you great is understanding what you're good at, what you're best at. And while Apple might be able to do anything, it can't do everything, right? And so to imagine that it's going to be the world's best hardware company, that it's going to be the world's greatest AI innovator, that it's going to create devices like the Apple Watch and consumer hits and things, and be exceptional at search. Yeah, maybe. I guess anything's possible. But I think what you're seeing here is there already is a significant commercial relationship. That $18 billion default search deal. Why would you not lean into that, leverage what Google's doing? And by the way, there's probably a bit of a bidding war going on between Microsoft and Google. I mean, Apple's in the catbird seat here because you know that Microsoft would love to be the default search engine. You know that OpenAI, backed by Microsoft, would love to be the one that powers that. So, who knows the negotiations that are going on behind the scenes, but it surely seems that Apple is in a fantastic position on this one.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Microsoft made that big investment in the ChatGPT maker, OpenAI. And they've been integrating that into their search capability, with things like Bing as well. Are you looking at this as the battle between, the line in the sand? I guess Microsoft and OpenAI are now here. Maybe Apple and Google are over here. Or is it, to your earlier point, like they all just win, and we're going to be talking about multi-trillion-dollar valuations for all these companies?
Well, I think you just nailed it. They all will win, right? I mean, we don't need to shed a tear for any of them, but you have to imagine there's a pitched battle going on right now this morning in Microsoft. What are we doing to get this deal? How do we displace Google? Same thing with Google back to Microsoft. Apple is probably fanning the flames of that, would be my guess. It's a fantastic position to be in. And honestly, whoever ends up losing in this is not going to be a loser. Again, they're massive companies that have massively invested in AI at exactly the right time. So, but I think it's going to be a real interesting question as to how this plays out, how much of this is negotiating, is Apple negotiating through the press right now? Perhaps. We'll see what the ultimate result is, but it's probably going to end up being good for all of them.
Jim?